I am Gwendolyn out of Denver, Colorado.
And I'm Rashonda Walton out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
We're going to talk about haters today.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a good subject, don't it?
Haters. And
Jealousy.
my motto is help, don't hate.
Right, exactly. You got haters out there, believe me. Doesn't matter how much money you got or you don't have.
You're going to have haters.
You're going to have haters.
I was just thinking, they talking about Oprah got billions and she got haters.
Everybody got haters. I had a young guy that came to me once and he told me, he said, I don't have no enemies. Everybody got enemies, whether you know it or not.
You got them. There's always a snake in the grass.
Right.
Yes.
You got, yeah, you got haters out there, believe me, whether you know it or don't know it. They may not want you to know it, but you got them.
Yeah, if you're doing something good or doing something out there.
Anything.
People gonna hate on you.
They're gonna hate you.
They're gonna find a reason to not doing or dog you down. But it's like, don't hate. Help. Get involved.
Yeah. What is it? You can, and just so you'll know, for you guys out there that have haters like myself, it's not anything that you can do or don't do. It's just who they are.
It's just who they are, and they're gonna be there, and they're gonna be hating.
They're gonna be
haters gonna hate.
Right, exactly. That's what they do.
They do.
We're not scripted, by the way, so it's not like we're playing this out. I don't know, but hey, that's who they are.
Yeah, and then nothing you can do to change them.
No.
All you can do is try to please yourself, stay away from them, or talk to them. I don't know, but they're gonna hate.
They're gonna hate. They're gonna, they'll envy you for no apparent reason. It's because of who they are. It's not because of who you are. That's what they do.
They're insecure with themselves and what they do, and they feel like you might be thinking you so much because you can do this, but you just put yourself out there. You do it.
Right.
There are doers, and there's some people that don't do nothing.
Right.
If you got something that you're doing and you just go for it and do it, people gonna hate. That's all she thinks.
You don't have to be doing anything, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. Haters are just gonna hate.
That's just again, that's who they are.
That's who they are.
It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter what you don't know, what you do know. Money is not a factor.
No, because rich people be hated on every day. Poor people, yeah.
They don't,
And they ain't even got nothing to be hated on, but they be
hated on. So I mean, that's a part of life.
Yeah.
But you got to keep it moving. But like you said, if you're gonna hate.
Yeah. And you know how I like to go spiritual. There was haters in the Bible, huh?
Right,
Name me a few haters out
so
the Bible.
Many of them. We'll be here all day. So, you see what I'm saying? And they're in your family. You can believe that they're under the cover, they're in the sheets.
Friends, sometimes your friends, so-called friends, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're all around us.
Right, exactly. So you gotta.
You not even know them. People meet you for the first time and just
not like you.
Not like you.
There's nothing in the world that you could have done
or have done.
Nothing because one thing about it is with haters. Because that's who they are, most people feel like they can do something to, a man to have a good relationship with people, but it isn't.
With a hater.
With a hater.
Yeah. They're just going to be a hater. They're just going to find something to hate about you or a particular person or situation.
Circumstance.
And they're just not going to like it.
So you can disagree with people and then they despise you.
And they're going to put that negativity out there on you that's hated, but that's, like you say, them. That's how they feel.
That's how they roll.
It's their opinion.
Right. That's how they roll. And that's how they will always roll. Yeah, so you have to know who you are.
Yeah.
And don't let the haters placate you into thinking that it's you, because it's not.
Yeah, and if you know somebody that's a hater, stay away from them. Don't get involved with them. Because if they come to you telling you about other people and their situation and what they're doing, and I don't like this person,
they are definitely going to do it to you.
Yep, going to go back. Especially if you say something, they're going to go back and say, you said all of this.
And even if you didn't say it.
They're going to make something.
Or they'll divert it. Yeah. They'll divert it. That's what a hater does.
Yeah.
You don't have to, you could say, well, it's kind of windy in Denver right now. And you tell the hater that, the hater goes back and say, she said she couldn't feed the dog because it was windy outside. You see what I'm saying? Or she said that you could have done this when the wind was blowing.
Right.
That's how haters roll.
Yeah, that's how they do. They just make up stuff. Nothing is good enough for them. Nothing is
exactly. It's an inner thing with haters.
Yeah, they just
young people are haters. Older people are haters. There's no age restriction.
Every genre, it don't matter.
Yeah, right.
It's just something people just grow up hating and not being able to deal with anything because they're just haters. Everything is negative to them.
Right. It's not good enough.
Nothing is good enough. You're not good enough. Nothing you do is gonna be good enough. Nothing they do gonna be good enough.
Nothing you wear is gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
We could have wore T-shirts today, and somebody might be hating on them T-shirts.
Right.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's a part of their character.
Yeah, and I don't know what's the cure for a hater. Is if they want to be cured, maybe go to Haters Anonymous or something.
Maybe we should create a Haters Anonymous.
Hi, my name is Rashonda Walton, and I'm a hater. And then you're gonna go start with, what am I hating about? Tell me, what am I hating about? Why do I hate you? Why do I hate anybody? I have no hate in my heart. I thank God for that trait.
Well, hate stems from a part of envy and jealousy.
Okay.
You know, if you hate someone, you want them to appear to be bad.
Oh yeah.
To someone else.
To someone else. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's you don't want no positive light on that person.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Right. For whatever your intuition is in that head of yours. But when you actually can say to yourself, what is the reason for it?
Yeah. Can you ask yourself the question, why do I hate this person so much?
Right. What is it I want? Why do I want something bad to happen to them?
Yeah. What did they do to me?
Want good things to happen
did they do something to me?
No.
Okay. I can understand that.
The answer is no.
Yeah. And some people don't like your light shines and they don't like that. They
don't want you to be happy.
They don't want you to be happy. They want to dull your light. They don't want you. It is nothing that you're doing. You're just being you.
You. But they have a prediction for who you should be. See,
right.
That's where haters come into play.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a little old 1942 Pinto. Okay. And you go get a Benz tomorrow, then that's a problem for a hater.
Yeah.
The less you have for the hater, the happier.
She thinks she this or she thinks she that. I just worked hard and wanted a new car.
Right, exactly. Or B, you know, if you got the Mercedes and you go get the Rolls Royce, then you shouldn't have made the money. You know, so it's don't let the haters.
I think it's in the Kool-Aid. Haterade. No, just
in the Kool-Aid, maybe it's in the water.
I know the water that they make the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we got a lot of haters today. So they're everywhere.
It is. You have to curb them hating situations where you feel like
they're in the family.
Yeah.
So we got that letter from that one lady about her sister. You know, it's about the mother, the father, the nephew, the niece, the cousin. Mm-hmm. It exists.
Everybody's hating.
Yeah, there's no restrictions.
No restrictions. To it is. It's a hater. Everybody hate on each other, and it's bad when the whole family just hate each other. It's just y'all family.
It's so much animosity, huh?
It is unnecessary animosity.
For what?
Unnecessary.
You didn't create anyone,
right? And you're not going to make anyone do something they don't want to do or not do what they want to do.
Right. So that's a good point.
Yeah.
Why do you want to change someone? Change yourself.
Change yourself in that negative behavior and you'll be all right because you need to go move on with that. You don't need to hate on nobody because they don't do the same way.
But like you said, the light, a lot of times people feel so insecure that they think that maybe this person shouldn't be so happy.
Or getting too much attention.
Or they might like emulating other people.
Yeah. You know? But spiritual, if you got a person that's positive, speak to everybody, just, got just positive things going all along, you're going to get mad if you're a hater because you're going to be like, why she thinks she's so much, or she thinks she that good, or why she always speaking to everybody, or why she always so happy.
Have you ever heard that somebody say, why is she so happy all the time? Yeah,
because
that's her. Right,
that's her.
Why would you
say that?
Why aren't you
have a problem with that?
Right.
Why would you?
Haters do. Haters have a problem because of the insecurities within themselves.
It is.
And they will create this illusion. to say you did something, you said something, you moved the wrong way,
or you're not worthy of certain situations.
You washed your car on Tuesday. Your dog ran across the yard. You didn't call me yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't invited. They are going to create an illusion to make this happen in their mind, so to speak.
To make you look bad, to make anybody look bad in a situation. That is so true, because it's like, why would I get mad unless I have an issue with it?
A hater.
Because
a hater.
It's just a hating situation. It is just a hater. And you think you're born a hater, or is it something that comes natural? Something traumatic happens in your life, maybe? But then, sometimes the way you're raised too. Some parents are not.
Some parents are well, now that's a good point.
Positive people. So you can't instill positivity in your kids if you don't have it.
Right. And you can't instill it in anyone if you don't have it. And maybe that's why sometimes people don't hold their families together.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Some of the parents just, put that off on the children,
Yeah. They don't have no positive influences over the kids or giving them anything positive. So the person grow up, all they know is negativity and hate. Yeah.
That could happen.
You teach a kid, them people now, these people, this, and all their life, that's all they hear, negative shit.
Yeah, they have a party next door.
Or they making too much noise. But you basically mad because you wasn't invited, because you're
a hater.
A hater and
so
and
you wasn't invited.
Person.
Right.
So that's why they invite you. But then you going to spread the word that they didn't invite us, they too loud. I'm gonna call the police, they too loud. But in general, what you're really mad about is because you wasn't invited. And your personality, your reason why you wasn't invited, because of your attitude and your haterism.
Right. It's a very uncomfortable thing. But I think a lot of people, like that one young lady, she tried everything she could to get along with her family, but they just did not accept her. And
it wasn't in them. It wasn't.
They won't. Yeah. Haters will not accept.
Bad, because you have to remove yourself. You have to just take yourself away from the situation. You have to just go like, okay, I can't deal with y'all. Some people, you have to do that. You have to cut ties.
That. Yeah.
You have to cut ties.
Even if you don't want to cut
Even
ties.
If it's your family, it's your sister.
You may have to cut ties.
Yeah. If they don't want to bring no positivity in, and you don't want to live with the negativity.
Well, you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to.
Right.
Yeah. So when you see them, you're like, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving.
Yeah. Oscar, look at you can't let people rob you of your joy.
Oh, yes.
You can't.
And they will.
And they will try.
They will try.
And some they might be able to get away with.
Yeah, because if they catch you in a vulnerable time, a weak moment.
Right.
And you ain't really thought about the situation, they will break you.
They will.
You're
they get an enjoyment out of it.
It'll emotionally mess you up. It'll get to your emotions.
Oh, of course, you're right.
Human.
Yeah,
We're human.
We're human. It's not a part of the nature to be a beast.
And if you take time and go back and think about it, not just dwell in it and think about this person, then you realize, they do this all the time. That's what they do. Why am I letting it get to
and
me?
they're going to go from one person
to the next.
And once you withdraw yourself, they'll find somebody else. They have to. They're going to find a victim.
If you're weak, they're going to pounce on you.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Dog.
Right. Exactly. They are absolutely going to find another victim.
Yep. So you have to fight the forces.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. There's nothing you can do with a hater. And sometimes I've even known spouses to do that.
Oh yeah, they'll be hating on you.
You get married, you got a beautiful marriage and everything, and then the next thing you know, your husband or your wife hates you.
Yeah, for what? Because
they're a hater.
Yeah, because they don't like you having joy. They don't want you happy.
Or you could have outgrown them.
Yeah,
it could be a spiritual thing.
Yeah, maybe they not. Maybe you got God in your life. Maybe because some couples, wife may go to church and the husband may go to church, and don't. Right. But they at home and you walk home in church and he got the blues playing loud. You might go, baby, I don't want to hear that. Then anyway, you went to church today, so you think you all that. No, I just feel the day is a spiritual day. And I just need that joy in my heart. So please don't mess it up.
Yeah, it's all facets of type of situations. Where
you can name a few where you could go. Different little stories you could tell about situations.
Family, jobs. people,
workplace.
the
I know
workplace,
you probably come up with a bunch of them at
society.
workplace haters that at work that want to
Some people
rain on your
just
parade.
look at you.
Yeah, you can walk into a room and people not. Maybe it's a certain way you dress. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe you walking tall with your head in the air. You know, they go, oh, she thinks she's. And that's not even what you meant. You just walk because you want your damn back straight, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
you don't
sit
want
up
no
straight.
crook in your back.
Yeah, so
you know, with your head. And that's just how you walk. But it don't mean that you think you better than nobody else or you doing.
But
it's just
but
you
know
that's how that hater
exactly.
Look at it.
I had a lady one time. She told me. She said, "You know, I think you think that you are all that." And now this is in the workplace, and I'm thinking to myself, "You are absolutely insane. How can you tell me what I think that I think because of what you think? That doesn't make any logical sense. You don't know what I'm thinking. You could assume you know, but you don't know. That's what you are thinking, and you're trying to exploit me on that, on your thinking, which is the most insane thing in the world.
But that's how haters.
But that's how haters do.
That's how haters do. And she, her whole key was to break you.
Right. Because she said, you think. How do you know what I think?
So, and most people look at this like, how she think? Do I act like that?
But that's their thinking.
You know, but you know, to get into your emotions, the first thing when somebody tell you that is going to get emotional. You're going to first think
because it's
emotion.
Not
you're going to think about
right.
You're going to first think about yourself. If you're a good person with a good heart, the first thing you're going to think is, do I act like that? Do I do something? Am I acting? You know,
right? It'll make you sort of second guess.
Yeah, second guess yourself
because that's what a hater does, and you can never do that.
Yeah, they get to you emotionally.
They got a first guess, a second guess, a third, fourth, fifth, and it never stops. You will be insane when you deal with a hater.
Listen to them.
If you listen to them,
you let them get into your mind. Yeah. If you let them get into your mind, you will totally lose you because you be sitting there thinking something wrong with you.
Yeah, how do you know what somebody else think they think?
Yeah. How can you say that? How can you say that?
So, you know.
Am I supposed to think less of myself?
Right.
Do I supposed to think I'm nothing? Do I'm supposed to think, oh, I ain't nothing?
But you hear of that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you just that was her heart speaking of her being insecure of you and your actions, whatever you do, your work, how you carry yourself. That's her being insecure. That had nothing to do with you.
No, it didn't. Because I don't think what she thought.
Yeah,
I'm thinking I had a hard night last night, washing dishes, cooking, cleaning the floor on my hands and knees. Now I got to go out here and not be appreciated.
At this
That's
job.
what I was thinking. And she telling me, you think you all that. Ain't that serious?
You don't know what I'm thinking in actuality.
Right. Exactly. Hey, I couldn't do that, but. You know, it's horrible when you're dealing with people like that.
It's like, why would you even say that? That's because you having issues with me. She had issues
with you being who you are, and that's what
you are, and carrying yourself like you carry yourself. She instead of respecting you,
right?
She hated on you,
right? And they do that everywhere.
It's like, don't be hating on nobody. Show some respect if they're doing something. Just go look at yourself.
I think that's a good point.
Look in the mirror.
Look at yourself first.
Yeah.
And ask yourself, is it me? Or is it them? It's you.
What is this person really doing to
you
to make
you uncomfortable?
You're uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a job, is she not doing a job? Is she not doing what we hired her to do? Is her job being done? If her job is, if it's a workplace and you're a supervisor, for instance, and she's doing her job and it's done correctly and it's taken care of, what do you got to hate on her for?
Well, people do that, especially in the workplace.
Yeah,
I this young man that he got demoted on the job was doing everything, skipping breaks, lunches to just do his job, but then he was not appreciative of his work.
And then they demoted him.
And they demoted him. Haters.
Yeah.
You see, because
that's called workplace.
Well, you know what? That's probably why people have done that
Of course it have. A lot of people have. They feel like they've been fired, and we don't know what a lot of the situations are because we never hear the background. But we all know how workplaces are, and sometimes I've seen people be abused in the workplace, be mistreated,
the workplace,
and been, and just like I'm like. And that's why they go out there. I'm not taking this.
Because you got the haters in the workplace.
Yeah, and they have the power
in every job.
And if in a position where they're powerful, they can treat you like trash.
So they think they can.
They will. I mean, they have that power.
At that moment, to do that. Yeah. But when that's another subject. But
when they're over you, they think they got power, but you gotta use it. Like I said, you gotta be strong in the mind. You definitely got.
You got to be.
Survive it.
Because people, they are everywhere, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything.
And
it's not your financial situation. It's not your status. It's just the hater is a hater.
Yeah. And they will probably break you down. And some of them will even break you down to the point of you losing your job and losing things because they hate it so bad and they had that power to do that. Yeah.
It's in the movies, it's in awards. I've seen people who deserve awards that didn't get them because of the hater.
Yeah.
For years, some of the best performers
are overlooked.
And they're overlooked. Yeah. And it's totally wrong. Like, we're all stupid, and we know this doggone person should have won the award, but they didn't give it to him.
Yeah, right. I've seen a bunch of them, and then you start complaining, and they give somebody some bullcrap award for some bullcrap movie that they did with this other person that did an amazing job in the movie. Should have got it,
exactly.
But you're just doing it just to please the public or please people
themselves. The haters are pleasing themselves. That's what it is because
they get pleasure out of it. Yeah.
They get pleasure out of it.
All the people bringing them down. They do,
and that's a part of what they do. Is to destroy your character. Who you are as a person, like you said, make you feel bad emotionally. Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is, and we want you to be aware of these people and look out for them, and try not to just let them break you because they will.
They will try to break you down.
Yeah, they will come at
rob you of your joy, your peace of mind.
They'll come at you all kind of angles. You be wondering, like, what the
did
heck?
I do this?
Yeah, you thinking you did,
or either the biggest thing for most people is, what did I do?
Yeah,
you didn't do anything.
Don't you hate that situation? Or when you be like, what did I do to make this person mad? You don't have a clue what you did to make this person angry, but and they won't tell you. They just be mad.
No, you know why they don't tell you?
Because nothing.
There's nothing. It's no. Hey, they're not going to tell you anything.
Because isn't
anything to tell you. It's who the heck they are. Ignorant. There's nothing you've done. You can be like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. What did I do?
What did I do? Did I say something?
You really thinking you did?
You be thinking in your mind like, hey, what's going on? You see, that's a psychotic game because that's the game the hater play.
Yeah, mental.
It's a mental thing. So you have to be strong in that and know who you are.
And then know yourself. And then if you come back, I find a lot of times if you come back at a hater with some, letting them know that they're just hating on you, I think sometimes they back down. If you come to them and let them know, if it's like somebody's coming to you like something, just hating on you about something haven't happened, or you did this or whatever. If you just stand up to them, pretty much is what I'm saying. Like, tell them, like, well, I did my job. I'm doing a wonderful job. What is it that you're coming after me for? My work is done.
They'll fire you.
You know what? My work
so you can't eat.
What are you?
Pay your car note,
what else do you need me to do? Tell me.
Okay.
If you have another job for me, let me know. If not, get the hell out of it. You can't sell it all the time to our boss.
They gonna fire you.
But you know what I'm saying? They come to you. Sometimes you have to stand up. Some people don't in the workplace. They take whatever this person come at them with and say, if you didn't do this, whatever, I got it done. But they don't even stand up for themselves. They just take whatever that person say to them and they walk away. But you have to be strong. You have to be endure.
So then what about in circumstances where there's family then? How do you?
A family. For instance, like if you got a family member and they want, let's see something. Maybe something going on with mom and we need to do something about mom or dad and they feel like some family members feel like they ain't got the time or the energy to come help mom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you said, well, we don't want to put mom in a home. We want to take care of her and well, y'all know I ain't got no money and I ain't got this and I ain't got this. I think that's a hater situation when you tell them you're not even going to try to help to take care of your mom and you're not going to help do nothing.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I think that's kind of a hating situation. So I mean, I know I probably could think of some others. It's a lot of situations where the hate come in and you're just not hating for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You just hating
there
because
is no
things
reason.
are not going for you. Most time haters is not for a reason. It's just for your own selfish reasons that you're hating on that person for something that they not doing. No, it's not going your way. They're not doing it the way you wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you hating. And situations.
Well, yeah, I mean, a hater can create any type of delusion in their mind.
They can make drama.
They're gonna make it. It's created in their mind. I'm gonna think of something in my mind and say I don't like about that person. Maybe I don't like their shoes.
Yeah,
maybe they got too many pair of shoes.
Yeah,
or I went to their house and who do they think they are?
They got a beautiful home.
They got a beautiful home. They don't have to live in that neighborhood. Yeah. They could have paid less. They could have paid more. Yeah. You can never figure a reason things out.
Because it's always going to be something.
Because it's always something with them.
It's going to be something with them.
Yeah.
Always they're going to find something to hate on somebody about. It's just their thought process.
Yeah, it's a thought process of mentally saying I'm sort of nuts and I want you to be crazy too.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You have to know who you are.
Yeah, you have to. You definitely have to know who you are and be strong. Because they will break you. They will break you down. People will break you down.
And don't get more than one or two haters at the same time. Oh, my
situation where they said this and
they said
my
that. Goodness.
Who the hell is they?
Yeah.
What did they got to
do with it?
On?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, he said how in the world do you base anything up on he said, she said?
People going to say stuff no matter good or bad. They going to say something.
How do you do that? He said, she said, he said, because he said. She said, you ain't said a word. And all this has been created by the hater.
By the hater. All by the hater.
Well, back in 1932, I think she did that. I think she told Aunt Sue that in 1959.
1959. It's 50, 60 years later.
And they still hating
about it.
Still hate. Keep it going. Keep it rolling through a whole
for years.
Decade of family.
Yep.
On the workplace.
And half time they be to forget what the situation was about. They mad about, but they hating because something happened, and I don't like her, and I ain't gonna never like her, and I'm gonna spread bad gossip about her.
And you ain't said a word.
I ain't said a word. I ain't thought about it.
Ain't thought about saying anything, but they can create these delusions. Well, you know what?
And spread it.
Yeah, and spread it like a fire, like a wildfire. And you ain't said anything. You could care less, but it's in order to make you think you're crazy.
Yep. So all I can say is keep your joy.
Don't let nobody take it from you.
Prayer helps getting through a lot of stuff. Prayer helps me get through a lot of stuff. So
that's strength.
And that's where our strength comes from.
Yeah.
And use that and step on the haters.
Step on the haters. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night.
Yeah,
and don't let your light. Don't let nobody rob you of that, especially haters, because they're gonna continue to exist.
And they're gonna be here when we all gone.
Exactly, to the end of the world.
I think they were put here by the devil.
They were. They were.
They're plants. They're plants.
They were. That's what they're here for, and they were good at their job.
And they were good at trying to kill your joy. Don't let them
rob you. Second guess yourself.
Yeah.
Don't try to figure it out.
Yeah. Just let them be where they're gonna be and stay in their little hating zone, and you go over and stay in your zone where you're ignoring the haters and appreciating your life and what you have going on. Because if you let them get in your head, you won't do nothing. Because you'll be set up in a corner somewhere crying, talking about they
or
like
in a straight jacket. Hey, don't let it happen. Love yourself and keep it real. Step on the haters.
Step on it.
Don't let them play you.
Step on your haters.
Right. Exactly.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
For stepping in on this one. We love you. We do appreciate it. Yay.
Hit us up on the website, please.
Yes. Tell us what you think. Your comments.
We appreciate you.
All right.
Good night.
Peace out.